So cool. This is like a typical sort of what you would find if you like hack into somebody's computer, basically. So you can have to defeat the kind of like the sort of viruses, like defense that kind of comes at you, and you can kind of find other nodes to hack into. This stuff here like regenerates your focus, which is the green bar on the side, and that's basically your like health bar when you're in the hacking zone. And there should be like a supercharged. There you go. There's a supercharged spike, which is that blue bar that's on the right hand side. That gives you like a more powerful burst of energy, but obviously you can't spam it loads. That becomes super important in later stages because you have these computer grids here, like I'm exploring at the moment. But then you have these like enemy spawn points, which will like spew out all those little tiny viruses, and it's actually really easy to get overwhelmed by them. So you have to just get rid of them as soon as you can, basically. So. So these are kind of like little shooting dungeons, effectively, that you come across from time to time when you have to like access information. So this is like a million times easier to play this on PS4 because like these sections on PC, I was trying to play it with like mouse and keyboard WASD, and so like to like circle like enemy spawn points like that and shoot like into them when you're using WASD on a keyboard is actually way harder than it should have been. So like things that were like a little bit annoying on the PC version are like almost been eradicated in this one, which is great. He just found Tony's prawn subscription email. Okay, so things can get a little bit more complicated. So here's one of those little spawn points I was telling you about before. Like in some of the areas, you'll have like multiple ones of these that you have to like take down at the same time, and it's just like in the normal game, in the normal walking around the streets games, you can lose like health or focus like super quick. And then once you run out of focus, if you're like inside, if you've hacked somebody's computer, once you run out of focus, then you kind of like get burnt out of the system. So not only do you have no focus, but it will also like physically damage you once you get kind of kicked out of the network. It will actually damage you, physically damage you. A bit of XP. Let's have a little look around here. That's safe.
Geraint will slow you down, leaving you vulnerable. A power node. Destroy it to disable firewalls. Disable all kinds of things for
Yeah, but don't get...
What the hell, Tony? You got a black hole in there? Okay.
Ah, yes, he's like a kind of gravity hole that'll suck you down if you're not careful.
Get out of here.
So we're done.
Blue, you're a natural. She can call.
Meh. Lucky dice at the end there. But not too shabby for a crawler. You'll walk soon enough.
Well, that's where the augmentations come in handy. Some implants boost your reflexes, give you more connection time, stuff like that.
So I'm going to pick up this, just talk to him and get. He's going to basically tell us that he needs to. We need to go and see a couple of people, basically.
Time for the Borgs and the Bees chat. Okay, listen, kid. The moment you came into my joint with a...
Can I just add that as much as you're welcome here... What?
Dex, you're gonna need to get augmented. It's that. Go to Dr. Niles. Niles is no saint. I'd stay awake for the ops. How's it going, Blue? Is Niles taking care of everything? Sure, what do you want to know? I know a few. But if you go downtown, there's a general store an old friend of mine runs, Sam. Food, drink, there are a couple of good packing shops. Hank's ain't far from here, near the Chinese gate. The place doesn't look... All right. Don't worry about... He was a regular at Fixer's Hope. Look, Kether's real.
She did connect us.
Not you as well.
Just saying.
Look, I'll tell you the facts. Kether's real. The complex created it. They fed it too much processing power inside the development network. Some said that. Others, that it just acted like it was self-aware. Then we were this close to an anarchist's Eden. A failsafe, just in case Kether got out of control. A parallel program called the GSV, Grid Security Virus. They unleashed GSV to contain it. GSV wasn't perfect, but it was enough. The two AIs, Kether and GSV, they went at it. Seems so. But look, this is just fairy tales now. The story goes like this. Kether had just seconds in C-space before GSV was set loose. But seconds were enough. It selected a human for backup, integrating... Seems there are a bunch of people who think you do.
And I've never seen anyone
T here thinks you do.
Okay. So, if you play this, obviously you guys can read through. There's like loads of dialogue that kind of like fleshes out the game world, and it's actually pretty good. All of it voice acted, and again, like quality of the voice acting is like generally pretty sound. Focus recharge, I don't really need it at the moment, to be honest with you. Is there anything that I can hack? It's offline anyway. Okay. It's generally useful just to like hit that, hit focus every now and again, just to see kind of what's going on. It's used a little bit of focus up there though. So let's head out.
Before you go, I just uploaded you this map of Harbor Prime. Guessing you don't know that part of town so well. Just check it out if you get lost.
So give me a map, which is going to be very useful. You can generally like explore around, like a lot of the kind of thugs and stuff that we've already fought. You'll kind of come across them in like generally as you like wandering around. So let's hit the map so you can see it. Map. Okay, so here we go. Fixer's Hope. It's Tony's Bar. That one there. That's where we were before. Chinese Quarter. This is where we're going to go next. We can't actually go there yet. You need to like visit them first before you can actually unlock them. But then once you've been there once, you can fast travel, which is really handy. The place is quite big, so Chinese Quarter is like a pretty cool place, and it'll give you a good feel for just like the quality of the artwork throughout the whole game. I've actually gone in the wrong direction, but oh no, we're okay. You can get to Chinese Quarter from here. Again, there's like lots of side quests and stuff around here. This guy like wants you to get him some meds, if I remember. So we'll speak to him.
You know how I will with my secret, my magnus opus. Technology is appearances are shadows. And then things started to happen. They started. An old guy doesn't get to undo no knots. You got to carry you. And now is today. The day of demons on all. Oh, you help an old man of the state. Antidepressants. To shut up the talking. Clever girl.
I need to get some pills. There's like, if you like explore really thoroughly, like, you can go into like most of the buildings and stuff, and you can speak to people. Most of the people that you need to interact with have got the little exclamation mark above their heads. So we're going to go and get ourselves a gun. There's these missing persons posters. I think there's a quest attached to them, so I've picked up a few of those when I was playing it before. Back alleys, that's where I came from, so we won't go in here yet. There's like another missing poster here. There's I think from memory actually, there's like a woman in a bar, I think, that you give those posters to, and then she's she tells you about somebody that's gone missing. Maybe she's actually in here. I think she might be in here. Yes, this woman here.
Hi there. What can I get you? Oh, yes, of course. He's my brother. Already more than 2 weeks. Only a new style, clothes, hair. A man? A man has a mind. But Lily has a friend.
Charlie in the Chinese Quarter
Charlie.
downtown.
I heard Lily. Thank you so much.
Let's go and find Charlie, but I don't think there's anybody else in here that that you can speak to. So we'll head out. Like generally, like the artwork in this is pretty good. Like in terms of like atmosphere and music, everything like ties in really nicely. It's a beautiful game. So head to the Chinese Quarter. We can go and get ourselves a gun here, and then there's also like another guy that we can go and pick up. There's Hank's shop in here, so we can go pick up a gun because we will need one of those.
Dang! If the sun didn't just come out of smart friend.
Okay, what do we want? Magnum. I can't use that shotgun because I don't have the right level of. Go with something basic. Let's go with them. How much cash we got? Let's go with the Magnum. Why the hell not buy? Okay. Ready kit. We don't really want any of them. Any ammo? How do I get ammo? Okay, that'll do for now. Let's equip it. Let's go up top. Actually, no, let's move it down here and put my health stuff on the top. Okay, well I think then that's good, but I've got no ammo for it, and I don't think I can buy any ammo. That's kind of weird. There's a guy in the poster. Junk. Let's sell some of this stuff, shall we? I don't think I can sell this yet. Where did I sell it before then? I can't remember. Okay. Oh no, because I'm not actually speaking to him.
How do you, prettiness? What you calling for today?
Oh, there's that parcel, remember?
Sure enough, it's my name on there. I won't ask where you got it, but if it's what I think it is, hey, nothing important. Just a couple of magazines. Got to keep on top of the latest trends, you know. And Big Bazooka's monthly is just
Oh, nice. Bit of extra XP then. That's the box that I found when I was looking for that C4.
How do you, prettiness? What you calling for today? More likely than for that other dizzy gun sailor. My suppliers ain't good with that.
So I've actually got 2 parcels then, so...
Booyah! Why, thank you, sister. And allow me to express my thanks by giving you 100 credits and a box of shells on the house. What ammo you packing there?
Magnum ammo and the cash.
12-7? More than a pretty face, aren't you? Here you go. How do you, prettiness? What you calling?
So, how come I can't get any more ammo then? What am I missing? Well, I've got some ammo. That'll keep me going for a bit. But that's kind of weird. Why can't I buy any ammo? What am I missing?
How do you, prettiness? Some say it out loud, yep. Have me a thing for weapon, and speaking so, I'm always on the recon for more. So if you empty a basement, find yourself an old trinket or two, bring them in. Just about... How do you, prettiness?
Okay. Okay, so we're done here, and let's go to hook ourselves up with some augments.